Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. We've got the brand new promo, the Festival of Football Phenoms, which, I mean, there's quite a simple way that you could describe this promo, and that is if you mix World Cup with future stars. That seems to be exactly what this World Cup Phenoms is. And so they are all dropping at 6 p.m. We've got some unbelievable cards as part of it on the way. If we go over here, you will see, let me get rid of my champs stuff. There we go. And Beza, and anybody else that's tuning in, hello, hello, hello. I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope that you're going to enjoy today's stream as well. Those are some of the players that are coming today. So, Lamine Yamal is obviously going to be the big one that everyone is going to want. But there are going to be many cards in here that are probably going to be pretty damn expensive that people are going to be looking forward to getting. So I do have a few packs that we're going to open up at 6 o'clock to see if I can get any of these, or at least see if I can get any of the big cards. And the main one is a 5x90 pack, right? This is massive. So hopefully there's at least something good in there. We have to hope. We got a 1087, 1086, so we do have a few decent packs to open up here at 6 o'clock for this new promo. Before then, let me quickly see, though, is there anything that I want to do before Glory Hunters Team 2 disappears? In terms of expiry, we've got, obviously, an hour left for a 1 of 3 winners, Path to Glory and Star Performer pick. We've got 1084s are going at 6 o'clock. Are they just going to get replaced by more 1084s? Probably. That would be my anticipation. Or maybe even like 15 times 84. I don't know. Luis Figo goes tonight. I should do his loan. Baresi goes tomorrow. Built for distance Evo. Okay. I mean, I've not really done many, if any, SBCs recently, so let's do the loan of Figo, because I think it'd just be a little bit silly to not do it when it's there for an 85 rated squad. How many promos are left before footies? Good question that I don't know the answer to. Does anyone else that's here know the answer? Because obviously we've got this Phenoms one. But then, did we get something else leaked? I really can't remember, because Footies is pretty much nearly here, right? If we look through, well, we've got a new season pass, so let me show you said new season pass that came out yesterday as well, whilst we quickly make this 85 squad. Maybe 85 times 10, but 3 times a day. I thought about saying that as well, but I think they'll hold it until footies. I really do. I just think it's so, like, instilled to be part of footies that I think they wait until then. Right, there we go. Figo is done. So, if we go here, let me show you the new season pass. So, if we go up here, then you will see. When we get to our first players, we have got more of... Why can't I... It won't let me preview it for whatever reason. Won't let me do it. But we've got more of these cards, right? That you can then Evo up and choose your playstyles and stuff like that. But then, as we get further through... You've got Phenom, Zaire-Emery in here. And then if we continue to go through, you've got Mastantuano. And as we keep going, Nico Gonzalez as well. So you see they're all feeding into... Why can't I Why can't I preview any of this? It's so infuriating. But hey-ho. So we've got these different card types here, and I'm now just going to make sure that I'm not thinking of the wrong things. So the Phenoms card type is not that one. It's this one. So I don't actually know what this is. What is this card type? Nico Gonzalez. Oh, it's a National Pride one. Right, yes, of course. I forgot that that's... Right, so we've got some National Prides. More of them. Then we've got more of these Phenoms. And then... How far through did we have to get? Here we go. Footies arrives. So, by this, I would say... It depends if we're getting 1 or 2 weeks of Phenoms. And I don't know if that has been leaked or not. Whether this is like Team 1 or whether this is it for this promo. So once Festival of Football Phenoms are done, then we move on to footies. So you've got footies heroes, footies icons, and normal footies. As you will see here as we keep going. Also, if you get to level 22 in the pass, then you get a premium pass token. Right? So, there you go. No need to buy the premium pass. You just need to get to a level 22. And then as we get to the end, you can see these footies icons here. You've got Dalglish, who I don't... Right, I know that we slam EA all the time. Sometimes they do some good stuff. Sometimes they make some baffling decisions. And to me, this is one of those, right? So, this is level 30 of the upcoming season pass. You're not going to be able to get to the end of this season pass for weeks. And yet this Kenny Dalglish, yes, he has 5 playstyle pluses. Why is he not double 5-star? This card is 4-star, 5-star. And Jairzinho is the same, right? He's 5-star, 4-star. Why are we doing that as we are getting to August? It seems so silly. But again, it's EA and it's what they do. You think almost all of the Phenoms will be dirt cheap because they come with playstyles when we have had custom cards for ages. You're not wrong there, actually. I didn't really think about that. But, yeah, I agree with you there. Unless you've got, unless the big boy cards like Lamine Yamal have basically the perfect playstyles and stuff like that, in which case then they will be very expensive. Summer Stars next week, then footies. Is that actually a thing? Graham, sorry, no. Should be getting footies tokens at 6. Interesting. It's Phenoms, Summer Stars, then footies. Okay, so I guess the Summer Stars are basically going to be the same as, like, a team of the tournament kind of thing. Because that comes out next Friday, when the only things that we'll have left are the final and the third place playoff. So, yeah, that makes sense. So that's going to be a renamed team of the tournament, and then footies. Okay. Can I add you and help you get Maradona? I will be no help to get Maradona. You want to see my progress on that guy? Oh, well, I would show you if the game actually worked. Bit of... Of course not. Don't be stupid. EA also said that all footies items will be customizable, yet that Lucio and the footies icons have playstyles already. Yes, they probably mean that all footies cards, footies icons, and footies heroes are technically not footies. They're their own cards. Leicester want 10 mil for Ben Nelson after turning down an offer from Torino. Nelson was also the subject of a bid from Borussia Mönchengladbach earlier in the window. He has 1 year left on his contract and he's not going to sign a new one. How depressing. Ali, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do I know a good striker for champs under 300k? Honestly, pretty much anybody. Anyone that has come out in like the last 2 weeks is a good enough player, good enough answer to your question. For example, Julian Alvarez in there, I think is like 200k. He'll be more than good enough. But you could go back a couple of weeks to like the greats of the game icons and pick up a Batistuta for like 50k or something like that. There are so many cards that cost basically nothing because we're at that point of the game now where the vast majority of cards that are mega expensive are only that expensive because they're rare, not because their cards are great. Lengthy Omri with 95 dribbling or controlled with 97 dribbling. Couldn't care less. That meta nonsense has no place in my mind. Whichever one you have more fun with is the answer. None of that nonsense. So here's your answer for the Maradona thing. How close am I to Maradona? I've done none of these. Got Black Ops 2 yet? I've owned Black Ops 2 for what, like a decade? 15 years? Something like that? I'm not going to... You're seeing the Journey of Nations on the screen right now. As you can see, I've done none of them. I haven't played the game that much whilst the World Cup has been on because I've been watching the football rather than playing this depression. So, no, I've not got any of them done yet. What should you buy for 2 mil? Good question. Probably some form of Leicester card, I'd say. Maybe like Fatawu. He's pretty good. Liam, we answered that question with at least 3 different examples. Why did you ignore them? That's odd. How'd you get coins? You go to Loot Bar. You go to the link in the bio if you're watching on TikTok. Click the link and go to Loot Bar. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, you can do !coins and you'll get the link there. Thank you. 97 Van Dijk is 1.4 mil. Yeah, this is what I mean. We're at that point of the game, right? Personally, you don't care for that Maradona or other cards. You have more fun with random Evos. I think a lot of people are in that boat. Well, if you don't want to do that, play the game. Earn them. That's just how it works. Play the modes. Earn them through rewards. What should you get for 2 mil? Exactly the same as what I just responded to you on TikTok. Some form of Leicester player, probably, for Tawu. Because who cares about anything on this game? A player that you want to have fun with is the answer. Whoever that may be, that could be a Ronaldinho, because you want to do skills. It could be Haaland, because you want this absolute brute of a player. It could be an unbelievable midfield player. Whoever you want to have fun with, that is the answer. Especially in July. That's how it's got to be done. Does Gerrard look good? I don't... Oh. Engamoa. Lampard. Double 5-star. Wow. See, one thing I don't really understand. We get 5 playstyle pluses on a player, and then we only get 6 base playstyles? Considering this is like an end game card, you're getting this at like the start of August. Why do we not have like 5 playstyle pluses and like 10 playstyle? It doesn't matter at this point, does it? Why not give him all of them? And Engamoa doesn't come with any. They have made him double 5-star at least. That's good. Kunde is unbelievable. Elijah, we've given, again, so many examples at this point. I don't really know what else to say. Other than repeating the same things. You pick what you want on Engamoa, yeah. Not on Frankie Lamps. You don't think your Mal will be expensive either, because you could have put a Glory Hunter cosmetic on him and given him full playstyle plus and perfect playstyles anyway. I mean, you're not wrong. How is your Kunde 96? I don't really know what you mean. He's 97. Then... he's 98. I didn't even know this card got upgraded. I didn't even realize he was a Path to Glory. Wow. So what has he got now? Qualified for the quarterfinals. He got double 5-star. Okay, that's fun. And now they've qualified for the semi-finals. He just goes up 1. So if they beat Spain, what does he get? Plus 199 face stat. I mean, it's EA, right? Surely he's just going to go to 99 defending instead of 98, because that's what they do. He'll go to a 99 overall if they win the whole thing, and a 5th playstyle plus. Okay. Well, that's fun. Do I have any other Path to Glories? Oh dear, I've got a not found card. So he was Path to Glory, but they were garbage. Oh, Digne as well. I didn't even realise. Wait. Let's say he just gets a +1 if they get to the final. Kunde would already be a 99 before they get to the final. I did pack him, yeah. Now with Anchor, he's 99 at every defending stat. That's insane. Footies will start in 2 weeks. The promo today is basically combine the World Cup with Future Stars. And that's what today is. Okay. Did I have any others? And if so, were they from any good nations? What are they? Fof, Path to Glory. We have Pulisic, man. Okay. Laporte, who they play tonight. So if they beat Belgium, then he gets... Sorry, what was it for semi-finals? He'll go up to a 96 if they win later today. And he's already double 5-star. That's cool. Kachawi's amazing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with some of the card types right now. I can't help you with Maradona. I haven't done any of the objectives, no. 99 rated card before the final, not needing to win. Yeah, I don't know how they've managed that, to be honest with you. Giuliano. Another one that we've got. Already double 5. Again, is fun. He'd go up to 96 if they beat Switzerland. Okay. And then I'm guessing I don't really have any more. Yeah, you're already out. Luca Bacchio. I mean, hey, there's a world where they win. Maybe up to 95. That'd be massive for him. Okay. Cool. Why is your Digne 94? Is it pre-recorded? Yes, it is. Definitely isn't, because I just haven't updated the picture. How much is Luca Bacchio? I don't know. He's extinct. What is his price? What is he extinct at? A massive 37,500 coins. Good price range update, CA. You are all over it, guys. I've not done Rio yet, no. Your opinion on Wirtz? He's very good. Very good. Laporte. Laporte's worth a little bit. I mean, Pulisic ended up as a 96. We probably got, what, a couple of upgrades on Wirtz, but not many. He's still worth a good amount. Digne at this point is... What small amounts are you extinct at? Because this card now is better than his European winner one. He's extinct at 500k! Oh my god! Okay. Wow. And then we also have Kunde, who... Jesus. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good. Right, let's update the image so that people don't cry. Kachawi is a baller. Hopefully, in a few seconds, that screen should come back. And if not, then why not? All we've tried to do was open up our software. My signal's back. Why is this one? God, I hate technology. It's so garbage. Jack, I have absolutely no idea who that is. Worth buying Gabriel or wait until he goes down? If you want to use a player, just buy him. Who cares about coins at this stage of the year? None of it means anything. If you're still playing the game at this point, you should just be playing to have fun. So, a price of a player shouldn't really matter too much. Ow. Hamuda, you need to have one that plugs into your PC. Like I do. And now, hopefully... Oh, Danny Ings. Yeah, we are signing Danny Ings. So we're signing Danny Ings. We're signing Connor Chaplin. We are losing Ben Nelson, most likely. And a fair few others. So separate mic that connects to PC, yeah. Right, there you go. Is everybody happy? We've got the updated ratings now. There we have it. But yeah, Danny Ings. Barcelona, agreed deal to sign Karim Adeyemi. Here we go. For like 20 mil. Seems like a decent deal. Surely. Nicholas Voltemada. Manzambi. That's the guy that's going Newcastle, right? 388. Fof Glory Hunter. Jack, yeah. It's what he does. Let's do a 388 because we can. 50 mil on Adeyemi and Gordon, but not 70 mil for Rashford. I think those numbers are all completely wrong. Adeyemi's costing 20 mil. Gordon cost like 60 mil. Rashford would have been about 40. Jay, I've been very, very good, thank you. The World Cup has been phenomenal. The content has been doing really, really well on TikTok, on Facebook, Instagram. So that's been a lot of fun. I've had a phenomenal time on the World Cup side of things. We've got Pokemon Go Fest tomorrow and Sunday. That's going to be sick. We've got the England game tomorrow as well. Hell yeah. Ayan, hello. I'm good. You watched the video against Curbs, was so unlucky. I mean, the title wasn't a joke. Absolutely ridiculous. Kian, hello. Hello. But Jay, how are you? How have you been? Right, we can probably put 83s in these other spots. Untradeable. Their cards untradeable. Bang, ding, 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 ding. Maybe even 82s. Everyone's FIFA teams next year, both sides. Balde, Cancelo, Gordon, and Adeyemi. Like, they just scream starter squads, don't they? Like, modern starter squads, where Gordon, because he'll be really quick and he'll get the Barcelona links, might cost like 50k at the start of the year, something like that. Team of the week, TOTS/Fof. That's fine. We had a team of the week in our SBC storage. SBC storage. Golf green out right now in the middle of renovating the bedroom for the little one coming September. Nice. Perfection, as you can imagine, of course. Yeah, I haven't swung a club in what feels like ages. Went to the range semi-recently with my dad, maybe like 2 weeks ago at this stage. And that's the only time in maybe like 2 months at this point. Kind of madness. I'd love to get out there more, but I've been so busy and so focused on the World Cup and the content around the World Cup as well that it's just sort of taken over, which isn't a bad thing because it means you've got drive to want to work, which is always a positive, rather than being like, oh God, I can't be bothered today. Which, of course, you'll still have some days where it's like, oh, that is effort. But if on the average day right now, I'm looking forward to, oh yeah, what kind of video can I make today for these channels, and what should I focus on? What happened yesterday that we could do a video on today? Is there any big breaking news that we need to cover? And just trying to figure things out as we go, and to have that have been successful over the course of the World Cup has been amazing. So yeah, very happy. How do you do that? Depends what you mean by that. England at 10, then Argentina, then UFC. Busy Saturday night. Argentina don't play on all of the quarterfinals are on separate days. Who's in the promo? I don't know many of the cards. I know I've put them as the thumbnail for this video or stream, but I don't know, other than Lamine Yamal and João Neves. How are you placing players and staying on that page at the same time? I mean, can I ask out of interest? I'm not calling you out here because there are so many people that still don't know this is a thing. What was your first FIFA/FC? Anthony? Because if the answer is this game, then I don't feel as sorry for you as I will if you say like FIFA 23 or something like that. I'm intrigued. Because this has been in the game for years. So I'm hoping for your sake and some other people's sake who might be about to have their mind blown. FIFA 15 in 2025 December. I mean, that doesn't really make much sense in terms of what we're on about, but okay. You simply press the button that it says at the bottom left. So whatever platform you're on, whatever it says you need to press for multi-swap, which on Xbox is this one, your little burger. There you go. And then you just switch through positions. Signing Bruno G soon, and almost signing Christian Zolis from Club Brugge. Yes. Bruno G is an unbelievable signing. Despite his poor Prem season with Newcastle, get an upgrade most likely. Gordon, yeah. Surprised you aren't playing Black Ops. Two things. One, there is no world where I am buying a game that I have owned for... I mean, where would they be? Down there somewhere. There's no world I am buying a game that I have owned for, like, what would it be? 09, 2010, 2012. For 14 years, or 16 years if it's Black Ops 1. There's absolutely no reason for me to buy those games again when I already own them. Especially to then play them on a console that I don't use. So no. I know that these ports have been really, really hyped up, but I could understand the hype a lot more if it was remasters rather than just PlayStation players not being able to play their old games on their current consoles and being screwed over by Sony that they don't have backwards compatibility. Whereas if I put in, I don't know, let's take an example. Let's see what I can reach here. Let's take these games out. I'm not in the Elite Division. No, hell no. I don't play that crap. Oh. Oh. So, I have these games, right? So, for me, there is no need to go and buy this. Aren't they like 30 quid as well? And then if you have the DLC, then you can't play with people that don't have the DLC, and apparently the matchmaking is a bit of a nightmare. Oh! Whoop! God, I'm currently sorting a load of stuff out. Ow! £17. Oh, they must be on offer then. Because I saw $40, which is definitely not 17 quid. 20 if you have PS Plus. Right. You're saving FOF tokens for anything? Or just not spending them? Just not spending them. Just not spending them. Whereas, if I wanted to, then I could just put the disc in and play it myself. Because Xbox don't hate backwards compatibility. So I can literally go and pick up my game that I probably went and did like a midnight release or something like that. Go and buy it. Same with Black Ops 2. Just whack this in my console and play if I want to. So no, I am not going to go and spend a load of money on games that I've owned for many, many years just to play it on another console when I could just plug and play. Because Xbox goated. I'm really, really surprised that they didn't put them on, like, the... whatever the highest, like, PlayStation Plus tier is. I think it's actually quite poor. That what you're basically paying for is the ability to play a game that you probably already own. But because they don't have backwards compatibility on PlayStation, because they hate their customers, you have to pay to get that game that you already own again. Rather than just being able to put the disc... Like I say, I've owned that game for about 16 years. I can put it into my current console and play it. That's how it should be. I'm not playing Black Flag. I'm not buying any games that are anything other than FC or GTA for the rest of the year. I feel like you know this, and many other people know this. I have a backlog of like 200 plus games. I'm not buying anything else outside of those. I've got too much to play. I'm not doing it. Maybe I'll get it for like my birthday or something, but I am simply not buying anything more like that. And yes, that was an unbelievable one. George and Jordan, thank you very much for following. It's only good for people who didn't play. Yes, but it's still dumb that you can't just get like the original one and then plug and play. It's stupid. Like, if I want to hop on and play some World at War, some Modern Warfare 2, I shouldn't have to wait for that game to get ported to my current console. I should be able to just put the disc in and play. Or be able to turn this into like a digital version. I know that Xbox are planning on doing some of that going forward before their next console comes out. Like, if you have games, then you'll be able to put them in your console and it will then like give you a digital license. So when you have your Xbox Helix or whatever it's going to end up being called, you'll then own that game rather than what's going on with these Black Ops ports on PlayStation right now. Which I think is good. What do you say, Jay? You're helping your mate move house next week. Think you lost about 2 stone in the last month. Are those things linked? Like, have you been helping with stuff and that's meant you've lost weight? I don't quite see the connection there. You're going to have to make that link for me. I've not been playing Black Ops 2, no. Again, I know that a lot of people play on PlayStation, and so the ability to go and play their old games is basically non-existent to them. For me, in the past couple of years, every one of these CODs has been in my Xbox and I have played. Because I can just plug and play. I had a phase last year where for maybe like a month straight, each night, I just played MWT. It was so good. I had a great time. Absolutely fantastic time. And this is why I keep all my stuff. My dream scenario is that once we move house, which, by the way, I have an update. Jay, I don't know if you are here. OG or new MW2? This one! No one should ever dare ask that question. Ever again. It's not the same. But yeah, Jay, if you're here, I do have a fun update, which is good. And if not, then I guess we'll tell the people anyway. How have you got a 98? Because I packed Kunde and he got upgraded to a 98. Is the new Rio card good? Don't know, don't have him. So yeah, to me, it's cool that these games are playable for people on their current PlayStation, but it's not anything special to me because I'd have a PS5. I don't use it. If I want to play my old games, the vast majority of those were on 360. Plug and play. You're on level 5 in the season pass. How? How is that even possible? Already. That seems mental, no? What button do you press in order to double press the opponent's ball carrier? I feel like I shouldn't answer that question because of how unbelievably annoying second man press is. But it's your right bumper. Right bumper, man. Will I buy the next Xbox? I mean, it depends at this point. I would love to say that the answer is, oh yeah, hell yeah, absolutely, of course. But at the same time, with how outrageous PC component and stuff like that prices are, who knows how much they're going to cost and how much of a difference maker that will be to me will then answer that question. My answer is yes. But there is a small chance that that turns into a no. Depending on how the world continues to evolve with these memory and component shortages and stuff like that. I don't use tactics, so I don't have a code for you. How can you get to level 2? Season Pass. Do objectives that get you Season Pass points. I don't know exactly what ones those currently are, but I think it's going to be around 900 or so. If that's the case, honestly, I think that'd be fine. If it's less than £1,000, then for me, to have like my Xbox and PC libraries brought together would be phenomenal. And I would be very, very happy with that. But we will see. But yeah, Jay, are you here? Hello. Hello, hello. We're at a place called Vertigo. Got Black Flag on Ubisoft Plus. Yeah, I did want to play the original. Like, as you'll see, it's in my installed games. But pretty much, I think it may have been like a week or two after I downloaded a load of the Ubisoft Plus originals or whatever they're called. They announced that that game was getting a remaster. And so my plan of playing it suddenly went out the window, and I will just wait and eventually play the remaster at some point instead. Right. There is another 88 times 3 ready for 6 p.m. If you put your 98 in an SBC, I'll send Galaxy. No. No thanks. That is not a good business transaction. We can do one more of these, so we will. And then we'll go from there. But maybe we'll update people closer to 6 o'clock, because Jay's disappeared. The clown, the fraud. What promo's out today? Fof Phenoms. LVP, I doubt it, but I assume he is pretty good. Actually, I've used him. He was fine. Which is basically World Cup future stars. Apparently we're getting Footies tokens starting soon. I don't know if that's today or next week. I'm not 100% sure. You have no eggs incubating in Pogo? Oh no! Sort that out tomorrow. Just want Footies? You are 2 weeks away from Footies. Nearly there. EA said today, apparently, that the Footies tokens will start. So there you go. There's part of Footies, I guess. So 1st of August. Nope, that's not in 2 weeks. It would be the 24th of July. Where is it? Oops. Can I look at your team and see what you can do better? Still new to the game. If I'm honest with you, at this point in the year, the answer is very, very simple. Do all of the objectives, which will get you players and packs, and your team will be fantastic within the space of a week or two. It's so easy at this stage of the year to just get stuff, whether that be packs, players, coins, or whatever. It just gets easier and easier and easier as the year goes on. Right, there we go. And then one more squad to submit. Only came out yesterday. Nice. Nice! I'm getting there on Forza. I've done all of the games of hide and seek on Forza that you need to do for 100%. I managed to snipe one more of the wheel spin cars. So we've only got 2 more of them to go. We're getting there. Although I made a massive error, and I completely forgot of what the deadline was for like the next week of the festival playlist starting, and so I missed out on like 28 points, which means that it's going to take me potentially even longer to get the final achievement. But depending on the values that they put on next season, it might not add any time. We'll see. Verts is very good. This is me full-time job. So thankfully, the football channels have done really well throughout the World Cup. Because, dear God, if they weren't, then we'd be in an interesting spot right now with how dreadful the viewership is for me on this game. Thank God I pushed so much this year to get the football stuff going. And now going into next season, hopefully we just keep it going and going and going. I've already got a couple of plans for like full YouTube videos once the World Cup finishes, which should be really good. Which we can also take some snippets of for TikToks and stuff like that. Which, speaking of, let me just see that that video went out okay, the latest one. Apparently Vardy's training at our training ground right now. Don't tease us like that. Started streaming recently and it's fun. It is. I'm not sure I'd say that streaming this game is that fun, because the viewership on it is just dwindling more and more and more every single year. And then oh my God, has that video got like no views? Or no, oh, it got one, dearie me, one comment. Surface. Well, that one died on TikTok, but it's not the end of the world. We've got others that have done well. Yeah, this game is just so stressful that, as I say, I'm so glad that I've pushed the football stuff. Like last month, the football channels, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Insta all had such a good month. And obviously that's propped up by the World Cup. And the question is how well those would do going after the World Cup. Hopefully well. But it has just shown a glimmer of what could be if that was my main focus. Putting the time and effort in to get all of those edits good and stuff has been fantastic. There is a world where going forward on like the end of 26 and then going forward on 27, there's a lot of focus on short form, considering the success that I've had on that with the football side of things. I don't do team reviews because it's July and everyone's got cracked teams. Doesn't really matter what players you've got. Thoughts on Danny Ings? I hope he's not a starter. And if he's like our second striker, yeah, that's fine. What comes out today? It's basically World Cup future stars. Been streaming football, talking about Man City and other Prem clubs. Don't know if you experienced it. First time I felt a bit nervous being on screen. Yeah, I mean, I did do a lot of videos before I started streaming, because back in the day, you couldn't unlock the ability to live stream on like YouTube, which was basically the only place that I was doing stuff, until you got partnered. And so I think it was Black Ops 2 where I did get partnered, or maybe Black Ops 1. Whichever one had the swarm on the big boat map. I think that was the commentary video that I put out when I got my partnership. So I had done a lot of videos before that, before streaming, but I was really looking forward to streaming, and I have loved it ever since. So that means we've been streaming for like 14 years, something like that. Crazy. Should you save for Vicky Lopez? Vicky Lopez is really good. That is my response. You buy and use whoever you want, whoever you think is going to be the most enjoyable. We're in July. The serious part of this game has been and gone. At this point, if you are still playing this game, you should be playing it with the intention of just having fun. So if you like a certain type of player, card, whatever, then you should therefore know at this stage what other players look similar that you would probably enjoy using. So like someone asked who my favorite player on the game is. For a big chunk of this year, I was using base Kachawi, her gold card, because I really liked her. Then we got the like Team of the Year honorable mentions or whatever it was. I used that one for ages. That was really fun. I evoed up a Rafael Scream Winter Wildcard, I think it was, that I packed and used him throughout the year. I put Jamie Vardy into a big Evo, and I've had a load of fun using him. So that's what it should always be about. But I know that for a big chunk of the game, people are so focused on trying to get as many wins in foot champs as possible, trying to get into the elite division and all of that stuff. But to me, it just isn't that enjoyable playing up at those like kind of levels, because it's simply way too sweaty. So interesting, by the way. 27 days until this item unlocks. He might not be a Bournemouth player by the time this card comes out. He could be at Spurs. Yeah, it's not rewarding or enjoyable enough to get so zoned in on the competitive side of things and the reward side of things to me. Is anyone's season pass not working? It won't. Yeah, you can't preview the rewards. I don't know how they've cocked that up, but yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, just another thing that somehow EA have messed up, because why wouldn't they? Any reason keeping you playing is the World Cup. See, for me, it's the exact opposite. I've barely been touching this game because I've been so focused on the World Cup. And if there's like 3 World Cup games on that day, I would rather just sit and watch all of those than hop on this game. Now we're at the point where we're down to 1 game a day. We're having days without football. What's going on? Garbage. Absolute garbage. Don't like it. Manyan was fine. He didn't have anything to do. FC just gets you bored. Yep. The servers are not down. No. What you meant was you'll watch the World Cup, which makes you want to use Argentina or France player cards. I mean, I understand that to an extent. I would say that definitely used to be the case for me. More so when they brought out, like, cards straight after games finished. Pretty much. Right? If the game's finished at 10 p.m, then bang, 11 p.m, they drop some, like, man of the match cards and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Because the gameplay is just so bad, it's so hard to motivate yourself to play, to care, any of that. So close to this Maradona. I mean, he's not going anywhere. It's not like he disappears at 6 o'clock or anything. These don't expire, these objectives. Which the new ones do. So, like, the Engamoa and these other ones do expire, and Lampard's going to expire, which I don't really understand the logic of that if you're keeping Maradona and the other ones live. Bizarre. We need a FIFA 17 remaster. We do, but then the problem is if we got FIFA 17 again right now, like the exact same game, I still don't think it'd be the same. For 2 reasons. 1, I think people would go out of their way to try and find metas that didn't exist back then, because people are just so invested in breaking the game in whatever way possible to make it as easy as possible, that I think there may genuinely have been some things in that game that no one at that point cared enough to find out and discover. Whereas nowadays, people will try the most stupid things possible to try and find this new crazy meta broken thing. And I also think that they would also just pump more cards in and more packs and stuff like that. So even though the gameplay, the like rewards, champs, and how it was, and everything like that, but specifically the gameplay and the servers would be amazing and back to prime, it wouldn't be the same, because those 2 things have just fundamentally changed, and I don't see a world in which that would stay as it was if that came back. It's like COD, everyone using the same meta guns nowadays. See, it was so much better when you chose a gun that suited you. See, now there's two things that you can look at here, right? 1 is that FIFA and COD have always had meta choices. If you went back to like FIFA 14, right? People would use someone like S-Vine. He was a meta player, right? People would use formations that were deemed the best ones. And the same in COD. You go all the way back to COD 4 and tell me that people were not using the meta on this game of running around with either M16s or what was it on COD 4? MP5? I can't remember. And then like Martyrdom and Triple Nade and stuff like that, right? The meta did exist on these games back then, even when we were in our glory days, right? World at War, the MP40 with the barrel drum, Modern Warfare 2, one-man army noob tubes. The meta of broken things in the game, and the same with FIFA, there were certain players and like playstyles and stuff that people could use that were fundamentally more broken than other stuff in the game. The big difference is nowadays people care a lot more. So even though the M16 was amazing, even though the MP5 was great, if you wanted to run around with your M40 and try and get quad feeds, you could have fun with it. Whereas nowadays, if you run into the same scenario, everyone's going to be using the most meta loadout because they want to get wins as easy as possible without trying. They want to unlock camos as easy as possible without trying, and complete every single challenge and objective and get rewards by putting in as little effort as possible and not caring about how much fun they have along the way. I think that is the big thing that has shifted in games, is that not as many people play the game for fun. They now play it to get the rewards. And a lot of that is because of attention span, dopamine, and stuff like that, right? So you've got like this TikTok generation that will go on COD and they will want to get the next shiny camo as quickly as possible, right? They don't really care about having fun up to that point. Whereas back in the day, on your way to Red Tiger or whatever it may have been, you were using these in normal lobbies and not really caring about it that much and just having fun with it. And the same with FIFA. You could use whatever you want. You could use whatever formations, play however you wanted to. It didn't matter. Nowadays, if you are doing that, it's probably going to be miserable because everybody else is playing the mega sweaty meta way. So you are punished for trying to have fun. I think that is the big difference between back then and now. And oh dear. What's happened there? I've accidentally like cut myself on my foot and I'm bleeding. Oh dear. How and when did that happen? Um, oh. Okay. The gameplay and sweatiness of FC made you stop playing in January. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I'm not playing champs tonight. Hell no. Abdul, hello. Eli, hello. Gary, hello. How you doing? Everything has to be now. Exactly. Every game has turned so sweaty. It has. It's frustrating. Why? For many reasons. I basically never play champs on Friday because if the servers are going to have any problems, it's going to be on Friday. The sweatiest people will play immediately on Friday to try and get their rewards within half an hour because they're all pro players. I just want to do something else. I mean, we've got the football on at 8. I don't want to be playing champs whilst the footy's on. So it's so rare that I will play champs on a Friday. So unbelievably rare. Rio does look good. He doesn't look absolutely mental for this stage of the year. Who's playing? Spain, Belgium. Callum, yeah. Give you 2 Premier League teams. Everton and Crystal Palace. Right, I need to very quickly go and wash this. I don't understand. How have I cut myself while streaming, while sat in a chair? Unless it happened when I got up earlier, but I don't know how I wouldn't have felt myself doing something that wouldn't cut me. Right, I'll be a few seconds. Right, everybody. Let's continue with the stream. And let's make sure that when we step here, we don't somehow injure ourselves again. Right, how long do we have? 8 minutes until these new cards, which we will be opening some packs for. RB Leipzig are closing in on deal to sign Maxime Estev from Burnley. Here we go soon. €32 million package. How is he going for 10 mil more than Adeyemi? Jamie Vardy did a fitness test at Leicester City's Seagrave training ground. He's not currently training with Leicester City. A fitness test? Interesting. Oh, that is exactly the kind of video I needed for my TikTok earlier. Well, okay. Sure. How long do we have then? Only a few minutes to go. We'll upload a video of this and hopefully pack something amazing. That would be pretty fun. And if not, well, I guess it's not the end of the world, is it? It's fine. Probably the only club allowing Vardy to train at a team's training ground. It's just a bit odd, isn't it? Like, I know he's our GOAT and everything, but why would he be training here unless there was a possibility of him coming back? It's just us, though, isn't it? We're just a weird club. A lot of the stuff that we do doesn't really make any sense. Oh, that is not the kind of plaster that I should be going for, is it? No, that's going to hurt. No, we need something softer than that. Oh, God, right. Right, I just need to move this out of the way, because this is causing me all kinds of problems right now. This is probably what I cut myself on as well. I still don't know how. Oh. Oh, and now that's fallen as well. I'm just having a mare with it all. For Christ's sakes. How do I think we'll do next season? We are going to lose a load of players. We haven't lost a load of them yet. Don't think he'll come back now with signings and we have Evans. Yeah. Yeah, you'd think he would be there instead of Danny Ings if he was going to sign, right? But, I mean, in theory, we should win the league. But the question is, how many players and how much money do we need to make to be able to spend that on players? Right? Like, do we need to raise 50 mil to be able to spend 10? Or if we raise 30, can we spend 15? That is going to be big to determine what we can do in terms of bringing in players, wage bills, and everything like that. Could be worse, could be Oxford. Why would that be worse? For the first time in a very long time, you're slightly optimistic about your club. I mean, I don't even know if it's optimistic to say that hopefully we'll win the league. It's more of like an expectation, really, isn't it? Otherwise, the club might be dead. Right. I think this is more of what I was looking for. Can't spend till Jan. Oh, why? You're a Leeds fan, used to being pessimistic. Fair. I mean, cheeky, I really hope not, but at this rate, honestly, who knows? Right. Broke FFP rules in relation to the wages. Oh dear. Not bad. New away kit is so nice. Why couldn't you put the badge on the home kit too? Hey, I tell you what, our away kit that is supposed to be coming out on Sunday looks an absolute all-timer. Right, there we go. We're bandaged up. We're ready. Hope it goes cold. The heat is killing you. Surely everybody is now of the same thinking. Summer in this country is awful. It's getting worse every year, which is why this is on. Fortunately, because of the way my mic works, you can't hear it. But this portable AC unit is on the entire time. And when we move and get our house, we're going to get proper AC. Which, there is an update on stuff, which I'll go through house stuff update once we record our 6 PM content video. Yeah, I was hoping Jay would still be here, but maybe something popped up, I don't know. Because I think he would have been interested. Anyone that's been here for a while would potentially be interested. Low 20s is perfect summer weather in this country. Like 21 degrees, going out and playing like football and then going in like the beer garden. Once we're reaching 25 plus, it's unbearable. 30 is... it's just laughable. I mean, what is it here right now? It's 31 degrees. In here, apparently 29. But this seems to overestimate it, so it's maybe like 27, 26. Right, okay, here we go. Let's do this. We are going to record, so I won't respond to chat until we've finished recording, okay? But I'm going to show you everything that comes out right now. And we'll turn this off just whilst we record. Here we are then. We have got the Festival of Football Phenoms. It's basically future stars combined with World Cup. So we've got the likes of Lamine Yamal, Nico O'Reilly's in there. I'm not sure is there any other English? I'm not seeing them at first glance. Oh, Elliot Anderson in the top right. You've got Doué, Barkler, Endrick, João Neves. There are some absolutely banging cards. I'm going to show you everything that has come out today at 6 o'clock and then open up some big packs. I've got like 4x90s and stuff like that. So if you want to get some coins to be able to try and obtain some of these cards, go and check out Loot Bar down below. By far the cheapest place to get your coins on FC26 on all platforms. 10% cheaper than others and delivered in as fast as half an hour. Some of your favourite YouTubers are already using Loot Bar and the reviews are fantastic. And if you use my code BirdieX at checkout, then you'll get a bigger discount on your coin. And with Loot Bar's new self-login delivery system, you can reliably have the safest coins on the market, unlike other websites where there are many reviews of people getting cheated out of their coins. So go and check out Loot Bar in the description down below. So here we have it. It's time for Festival of Football Phenoms. It highlights the new kids on the block who took to the stage and stole the spotlight this summer. Oh, there's someone like Yamal's on there. I'm not sure that's quite true. Like, Yamal this World Cup hasn't really lit it up, but it's fine, it's fine. There is going to be a new A Star Is Born Cup. Keep your composure and win in the penalty shootout tournament multiple times for additional rewards. A tournament. Okay. Don't forget to check back in on July 11th and July 15th for the next steps in Pele's evolution. God, I completely forgot that that was a thing. Right, so what have we got here today? Objectives. Rio is not new tonight. Campaign. Better late than never. The wait is worth it. Complete the better late than never challenges to earn SP. So basically, oh, our first footies token as well. Which are what? In addition to our Festival of Foot tokens? I don't know. There's so many different currencies now. You got Souček in here, Mbemba, Shomurodov, Nuno da Costa, Ade, Mwene, and a 1088. I mean, it's only 250 SP. But okay. Daily Dip for 30 footies tokens. Score 5 goals, keep a clean sheet, assist 5, and complete 5 SBCs. Okay, sure. Live events, A Star Is Born Cup, 250 footies tokens. With more SP here, 2x85. More packs, more Evos, more packs, more Evos. A Star Is Born bonus completionist. What is this Evo? Phenom Rising. They have to be a young player, born after the 1st of January 2001. Well, actually, it's not crazy young. You can be like nearly 26 and okay. With some nice upgrades. Sure, that's cool. What else do we get in here? A 585, 586, 787, 8x88. So that is the Star Is Born live event. Journey of Nations stuff, that's all done. Is there anything new in Milestones? Doesn't look like it unless this is new. Drive or park the bus? No, because I've worked on some of those. Chase to Glory 2? I don't know. Right, let's go to SBCs. What have we got here? Yeah, I thought footies tokens would be pink as well, but apparently not. Joan Garcia. Festival of Football National Pride. Okay. Only 2 squads. Nice. We got Kenan Yildiz, who is a Festival of Football Phenoms. So this is a double 5-star card. Thank you, EA, for realising that should be standard now that we're into July. Left wing, left mid, centre mid, or cam. Does look pretty damn good. He is coming in at 6 squads. Like, the ratings of the squads don't really matter at this stage, do they? Because we are packing high-rated stuff. It's just, how long does it take to get through it? We've got a 1 of 3. We've still got these kind of things existing. They brought this back. Was this 1 of 3 before and is now 1 of 4? Not entirely sure. Phenoms Challenge 1. The 1084 does return 5 times a day, so no 10x85s just yet. Evos. Creative Outlet has expired. What is new? What have you got for us, EA? La Masia Spark. Okay. So this is based off of Lamine Yamal. Ignite La Masia magic with electric dribbling, sharp creativity, and fearless wing play, turning a rising talent into a dazzling wide threat ready to shine on the biggest stage. Max 94 rated. You can put some absolute monsters in here. I can put Ricky P in. What a bizarre card that would be. That's quite fun, though. I like that. But like my Silco Thomas, who I've been evoing up throughout the year, he doesn't gain that much. I wonder if this is one where you're just going to benefit more by putting in someone that is lower rated or at least lower stats, rather than someone that's at like the peak of players that can fit into this. So, I mean, even if you go down to, I don't know, like a 90 rated Di Maria, right? This one goes in and comes out of it looking really, really nice and is quite a hefty upgrade. Okay, let's see if there's a free Evo as well, because that is very expensive. I don't believe that's new, is it? So that's maybe a little bit disappointing. Okay, let's go to the store. And first, we're going to check out whether there is now, therefore, a Footies token store. Yep. So we've now got three of these. We've got our Fof tokens that these are staying here for 52 more days. So you can't earn any more Fof tokens. So, for example, for me, I've got 2,700. That's it. That's my limit. I can't obtain any more of those now. So if I want to do that Evo, I would then have 700 more that I could open stuff up with. We've now got Footies tokens. And once again, you've got a weekly limit of 1,000. The players in here are only costing 100. 5-star, 4-star on Gusto. Interesting. You got Riyadh in here. Double 5-star on Big Chaddy. A 200 to turn someone into a Phenoms card and get a big upgrade. Okay, I was going to say, you don't really care about the cosmetic for 200. What else is in there? So, 495 plus Fof Phenoms pack. But I imagine a lot of the lower cards in the Phenoms are probably 94, 95 that are not going to sell. So, maybe not go for that. Footies token store pack is one of those where you just get really high rated cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Then we've got National Pride Cosmetic Evo. Encore. Who takes the icon picks here? Festival of Football National Pride Cosmetic Evo. How good is this then? Takes you up to a 98 rated. And you can put a 95 in. They have to be a cam. So, for example, Del Piero goes in here. What does he gain? I assume double 5-star, incisive plus, finesse plus, technical plus, and first touch plus. And obviously some really nice stat upgrades as well. No pace, though. Well, your pace goes up to 92, not higher than that. Okay. Maybe interesting to see how that compares on a lower rated player. And then we've got these 3 banging icons. So Footies tokens have basically just replaced Festival of Football tokens. So any objectives that earn you tokens, any game modes that earn you tokens are now going to give you Footies ones. We've got Garincha here for 2,000. Double 5-star, can play all across the front. That's pretty damn good. We've got Laurent Blanc, who also looks really, really good. And then Zambrotta, who looks good, but maybe not as good as the others. Apparently there is a training camp Evo as well that we need to show you. And then something to do with Mainu, but I don't know where he was. Where is training camp? Here. Still got it. This takes 1 day. And you can put in a max 85 rated player that is older. And they go to a 94. Interesting. So taking a card that is completely out of the game and completely irrelevant and turning them into something that matches the current game. So, like, this Ward-Prowse that came out at the very beginning of the game can suddenly be turned into a 94 rated centre mid with some really nice playstyles. Okay. For a training camp Evo as well, I like that. What does someone like a base Højbjerg go into this? He comes out looking really good. I'm not a massive fan of Evos where the card design doesn't change though, and it like stays as a gold, but they're 94 rated. That looks really weird. Okay, so before we open up a couple of packs, apparently in the Footies store, we skipped over a line. Oh, right, yes, we did go down too. So Kobbie Mainoo is there, and he does cost 200 tokens. Why are we not making every single player in the game double 5-star, though, EA? What are we doing? It's mid-July. I mean, it's still a nice card. It is, although it's more suited to play cam than centre mid. If you just whack a cam position on this card, sure, maybe we can forgo the 4-star weak foot, but okay. I don't know what they're doing. We'll have a very, very quick look in the new releases. Does it show off the new Phenoms in-game or not? No, they're not there yet. So, the biggest and best ones, we got João Neves, Endrick, Doué, and Yamal. We, of course, saw the rest of them on the loading screen. Let's open up a few packs and see if we can get anything today to kickstart this promo. We've done 3 of these 3x88 packs. We start things off with golds, unless they don't walk out. No, it's just bad. Can't get too excited and hope that it's a mistake, when in reality it's just bad pack luck. We get one, though, so that is pretty nice. They're going to be behind Robert Lewandowski, and it is, what was that, Trabzonspor? Cape Verde. Is it the, It is the fullback, Sidney Cabral, who scored the absolutely insane goal against Argentina. That was crazy. That equaliser. And they did give him Finesse Plus, which, fair play. Only 90 long shots is harsh, but for a left back, I mean, maybe you can't ask for too much more than that, because that goal was just crazy. Next, let's do our final 3x88. No. Damn. Lamine Yamal has got a card because he will sell packs. Not really because he's been unbelievable at the World Cup. And that is... It's EA. Not every single player in every promo is deserved. That's just how it works, sadly. 1086! Wow! Okay. So drop rate is not crazy. We do get Alexia Putellas, who... Was that a transferred card, actually? Because she is now in the WSL. But I didn't actually catch that to see whether she has transferred in-game or not. We've got a 10x87. What does that mean? What is that colouring? Oh, it's a star performer. I have no idea what star performers are in packs. Who's the worst one? Because that's who it's going to be. Charles de Ketelaere. Okay. I remember loving a Charles de Ketelaere card maybe like 5 years ago. Something like that. 5-star, 4-star. And they gave him Precision Header Plus. I mean, okay. Sure, I mean, I'll take it. It's something different. Interesting that they come out and it doesn't really highlight it in the tunnel as much as the golds. But we do have these 5x90 packs. I'm just going to see what else we've got down here. A triple walkout. Okay, the pack weight is not crazy good. My SBC storage is full. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's open up one of the big boys then. A 5 times 90 plus. Surely there has to be at least one of these cards in here. If not, this promo might be dead on arrival because the pack weight is going to be that bad. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so 2? Barcelona. It's not going to be... It is going to be Lamine Yamal. Guys, what's going on with the pack look this year? Or, yeah, specifically, I guess, 2026. What's going on? The amount of sick team of the seasons we got. We got, like, Wirtz and Koundé and stuff like that in the Path to Glory promos. We packed Beckenbauer in the Greats of the Game. I mean, what on earth is that? I'm going to quickly see if I can open up this software just to get a screenshot of it. That is ludicrous. No, I didn't complain about him getting a special card. I just answered the question as to why it's a little bit questionable that he did get one. I didn't say he didn't deserve it at all. No. So, Sidney Cabral, De Fugulolis, Yerenki, and Lamine Yamal. You know the worst part, though? I play 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. He doesn't fit my team. I don't need him. Anyone want him? He doesn't fit my team, guys. So maybe we won't use Lamine. That's insane. What do I do? Do I switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 wide? I have to try him. But I love my formation. I mean, we have just packed one of the best cards in the entire game. If not the best card in the entire game. I don't know who is better, if I'm honest with you. I honestly have no idea. How expensive is this guy? Because there was someone in the chat earlier that said that now that you can customize your cards, that this card wouldn't be expensive. I'm intrigued how much he costs, so we're just loading up FootGG. And it's broken. So that... He probably would be unbelievable on no chem in like striker or at cam or something like that. FootGG, what are you doing? You're broken. Fine. Footbin, what we saying? Players. And we'll just sort by price. God, I haven't been on this website in so long. How do I sort by price? Order by price. There we go. He's the most expensive player in the game. As it stands, he's twice as expensive as R9's Greats of the Game. He's 13 mil. Oh, we have fun. We have fun on this game. It's quite good, innit? I mean, I don't really understand how on earth in 2026 my pack luck has done what it's done, it's genuinely mental. Well, from like Team of the Season onwards. I don't really know what to say. Anyone else pack your mouse so I can do a video on him with them? Well, roll on September when the pack look comes back to reality. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. I don't get it. I don't understand how this is possible. As I say, well, we have fun. We have fun. Crazy. Insert the meme of the kid happy for you. Yeah, of course. I'm sure everyone is truly thrilled for me. Not jealous, not annoyed, none of that. No one hates me. It's only Lamine. But there aren't many players in this game that packing them would make me think about changing, one, my team, two, my formation. But I have to. There's no world you pack up there with the best and most expensive cards in the entire game that also fits my playstyle basically perfectly. He is missing one thing, and that is technical plus instead of rapid plus. That's it. How to get those cards? Open up some packs. That is absolutely ludicrous. Just wow. This was a 90 plus times 5. Yoda's got an SBC. Joan Garcia got an SBC as well. So, yeah, that video is uploading. I might finally upload a TikTok, guys. I think that's worth it, right? Packing Lamine Yamal, I think, is probably worth a bit of a TikTok. So, we'll obviously upload the full video. For Fof Phenoms. Oh, I cannot believe that. Can you get the cards from 10 times 85 summer tournament? Yeah. I need to open this and hope that it doesn't completely break the PC. Right, and then we need to open this. Really hope that this doesn't crash anything. But it does have a chance of doing. I need a thumbnail, which is a screenshot of that. I can't believe it. I thought for sure right? There's got to be another Barca player. It can't be Lamine. But no. It is. It is. So there we go. There's our screenshot. That can be our thumbnail. Because normally when you do these kind of videos, right, of I opened up all of these packs for the new promo, you stick the best player on the thumbnail. Everybody that clicks on that video knows there's a 99.999% chance that you did not pack that player. But today we did. Today we did. So, as I say, that will just be the straight thumbnail. So where is that picture? That one there? That looks a bit better. We could actually put out a different tweet with the better image quality, actually. Let's do that. Because that is just a better tweet. So the pack look continues. I can't believe it. It just shouldn't be possible. So yeah, we'll have that as a normal YouTube video, and then, of course, we will be uploading a TikTok version of it as well, because I actually had the conversation like yesterday or the day before with my girlfriend that like the football TikToks have been doing really, really well, or at least some of them have done really well. So why not start getting into the habit of doing the same style edits that we've been doing on the footy TikToks for some FC stuff? Whether that's for like new leaks, new players, those kind of things, or interactive stuff, getting that back on the go. And hey, this could be a lovely first return to that. So that video, the normal YouTube video, is up. And then yeah, we'll turn it into a TikTok as well. Crazy. You're joking? I am not joking. Whoa. Let's calm down, shall we? Let's not get too excited by that stick flicking. Yeah. Absolutely mental. So, I don't know what I do with my team. Absolutely no idea. But I have to do something. Now. I mean, I could just whack him in out of position. What do you get as a hindrance if you play someone out of position? Oh, you don't get the rolls, do you? So their positioning isn't going to be as good. All their stats and stuff is perfectly fine, but the rolls aren't. Yeah, you wouldn't need the chem boost because the to the stats, because the stats are basically perfect in everyone that matters. So that's not an issue. But it's more his positioning would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? That's absolutely crazy. If he was tradable, I would have sold him. That would be my account sorted for the rest of the game. I mean, even after half an hour of being out, look, here's your most expensive players in the entire game. a Greats of the Game R9, he's 50% more expensive than him. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, as much as he will be my favorite player and best player, like even when Footies comes out, there is a world where this card would be as good as all of them, just without one playstyle plus that they'll get, and he'll be like my favorite card for the rest of the year. But if you have the opportunity to literally buy every single player on the game, if you sell him, I would have had to have taken that. Just to fund every single video between now and FC27. But he's on. I'll have to use him. Yeah, double 5-star. The only downside for me is that he only plays on the right side. So I have to change formation to use this card. Unless I want to play him in an out of position spot. So yeah, what do? I have used this formation since the beginning of the game. There have been times where I have switched to this. And so I could do that. And I could have him at right mid. Would that be a massive, massive waste to only have him at right mid rather than right wing? Probably, because then we are losing defensive stability that we currently have with the normal formation by having someone that is pretty much only good to go forward. So it feels like we'll have to switch to like a 4-3-3 of some kind. New main. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I have absolutely no clue. I think Haaland Glory Hunters will go back up. Probably not. 4-1-4-1. No, I'm not using him at right or right mid. Otherwise, I'd switch to 4-1-2-1-2 wide. I think we have to go. I don't know what I want. What's the closest formation I can get to this, but with wingers? I'd just love to pull the strikers out. Yamal was packed, yeah. It'll get uploaded as a TikTok shortly. Because, I mean, Pina can go left wing. We could still have Vicky up front and Yamal on the right. Then maybe we have Verts as a cam, Beckenbauer and Vitinha as our centre mids in a 4-3-3-4. 4-2-4. Four would be bizarre, but maybe interesting. That's an option. Because we could always put Rafael back in the team. How's you already get Lamine? By getting very, very lucky in a pack. He's currently 9 mil, the most expensive player on the game by 3 million coins. 4-2-3-1 wide is left and right mids. 4-3-3-4, is that centre mids or DM? Centre mids. So then, yeah, you've also got 4-2-1-3. And maybe that is what we go for? I mean, clearly, the pack luck when it comes to Spanish Barca players is just the one for me. Or just Barca players. Kunde as well. Yamal only plays on the right, otherwise we'd be sticking with our formation. So yeah, maybe we switch to that. Maybe we'd get the Lampards. Simps, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Absolutely mental, isn't it? Is Lamine really needed? I mean, we could try him out. I got him in a 90 plus times 5, which, I mean, do we just open the other one? I can't get anyone better. He's actually now gone back up and is the most expensive player on the game by 4 million coins. So whoever else I would get wouldn't come close to him. So by that logic, is there any point in opening up the other pack? Let me quickly see. New players in packs. What right backs were there? Feels like if there's one position in the squad that maybe would get an upgrade from getting someone big, it would be right back. Oh, you could get Gusto from the store. That's an option. Anyone actually in packs that's a right back? Nico O'Reilly, obviously left back. Oh, there's a Van de Ven. I didn't even see that. Pacho. There isn't, really. How'd you get the goalkeeper Casillas? He's available on the market. Yeah, that Due. Supermarket sim, but sports trading cards. I think my girlfriend has played that. Maybe. I mean, there's a world where you pack an outrageous centre back and therefore you move Kunde to right back. I mean, Salgado's not been bad. It's just now. I mean, he would still have the protection of Beckenbauer. Digne's got upgraded, so he's now even better than he was, and I liked him previously. I think this might now be what we try and run with. Let's quickly message. There we go. Lovely. 98 Yamal, yes, indeedy. As I said, I will turn it into a TikTok. So if you didn't see it, you will be able to. I'll upload that. That 98 is the most expensive player in the game that we just got from a 90 plus times 5. I mean, maybe we make a comeback review kind of video. Just how good is 98 Lamine Yamal? Something like that. Just the best card in the game is the title, and it's just me and him. And we just go into some games and we try him out. Just a completely casual review-esque video of just, yeah, using him. That's a potential. Lamine was in a 90 plus times 5. Simps, nice. So yeah, I will get that edited and clipped up into pretty fun TikTok. It's not a bad one, is it? For a 6 p.m. video. Get that into there. Get that sorted for you. I was going to say, before 6, that there was a little bit of an update. Because yesterday had the hour-and-a-half long call with Big Phil, who is a mortgage advisor. And we went through all of the details. All outgoings, income, taxes, subscriptions, addresses, all of this stuff. And on Wednesday, we now have our final call with him where we will get our affordability figure. So we will then know this is how much we can borrow as a mortgage, and we could start then narrowing down what we're looking for and everything like that in terms of houses. It was a very, very good chat. That was fun. And I think the biggest thing that comes out of the calls is like relief of understanding things a bit more, being calmed down about the situation a little bit and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's going to be on Wednesday, and we're going to find out that figure and go from there. Because there is a world where if it would make a massive difference, I could wait until like the next year of taxes to finish, which would be April. And to have had a better year than I did 3 years ago when I was utilizing stuff in taxes. If that made a difference, then we could wait until then. But you can also get stuff signed off by an accountant. Like, for example, if my 6 months have been amazing since the end of the last tax year, which is the start of April, then you can go to an accountant and they can say, yeah, these numbers are really, really good. We can take these as value going forward rather than only doing it on taxes. So that might be a possibility. It really depends on how much of a difference it would make and what that number or figure is going to come back as when it comes to affordability and stuff like that next week. But yeah, once we have that, as it stands, we are going to reach our savings deposit goal by the end of September. And then once we have that figure, we can get a mortgage in principle, which could then mean we could put offers in for places. Oh, it's exciting. It's terrifying. I'm scared beyond belief, but it's also very, very exciting at the same time. So, yeah, a nice positive update. And hopefully Wednesday or whatever day it is, I'll provide another very positive update as to, yeah, now we're just working towards a house at this value, which is sick. A Pikachu plush room? Yes, of course. We are going to be most likely looking for like a 3-bed semi-detached. One of those rooms, of course, will be dedicated to the goats. Wouldn't have it any other way, right? How could you? Right. Lego Harry Potter Ministry of Magic set has been leaked. The seams. The scenes. Is Champs on now? Champs starts at 7. So yeah, there is genuinely a world where I record a video on Yamal to put out as just a fun, let's use this card. Let's not care about winning in Champs with him. Let's not care about doing any challenges or something. Let's just use the best and most expensive card in the game, have some fun with him, and see what kind of craziness and goals we can score. I think there is very much a world where I do that. The one problem is that this weekend is very busy because of GoFest and the England game on Saturday. And I'm busy later with the football. So maybe it'd be like a Monday kind of thing. How did you pack your Mal? You'll have to wait and see the TikTok that's going to come out shortly. I am... the video is ready to be edited. So... there he is. Lamine Yamal. I mean, I don't even know if I need an intro before it or literally just cut to that, to be honest. We'll see. I'll do that off stream, though. What is GoFest? Pokemon Go! It's the 10th anniversary, and this weekend, GoFest is here again, and it's going to be huge! So, I'm going into town, going to go and do a load of raids, join the group of people that will be there, maybe like 100 people, something like that. That's roughly what it was last time. And go and play some Pokemon Go for a chunk of hours tomorrow, then come home, then go to my mate's barbecue, then go into town to watch the England game. Then on Sunday, we go again. More Pogo. So that'd be pretty good. Theodore, thank you very much for sending some people over. I appreciate it. Hopefully you had a good stream. Just followed on Twitch. Thank you. Elizabeth, I'm not sure what you mean. Is that Pina good? Yeah, Pina is unbelievable. So, yes, I'm going to upload my TikTok of packing Yamal, and then I would like to do a video on him in the next few days of just going and trying him out, because he should be the best and most fun player in the game. So, if you want to see that, make sure you're subbed on YouTube. You can follow on TikTok and everything like that if you want to see the pack. I'll upload this on TikTok, Insta, and YouTube. As soon as I end this stream, I'll go and edit that and I'll upload it for you. Okay? So be on the lookout for that if you want to see us pack Lamine in a 90 plus times 5. And then, yeah, I need to figure out, like, do I just save that other one because of how good that was? We packed the best player in the game. Maybe we save the other one for next week, for whatever's coming out. Yamal is currently... Get the ads off the screen, Christ. Lamine Yamal... Oh, he's... Wow. CR7's flashback has shot up a couple of mil, randomly. Lamine Yamal is coming in at around 9 mil right now. Mental. Elizabeth, I have absolutely no idea who or what you're on about. If a player gets upgrades, then normally they take a day or two after the thing that has earned them the upgrade happens. For example, my Kunde is now up to 98. Thought it'd be about 10 or 11. I mean, he is the most expensive player in the game. So, doesn't really matter what he costs. He's untradeable. He's in my club. So, enjoy your weekends, everybody. You will have that uploaded as a TikTok on here. At some point over the weekend, we'll record and upload the video on him of trying him out and seeing what he's like. We'll also have TikToks and everything like that going up on the football channels, which again, thank you so much for the support on those. They have blown up recently, at least some of the videos have. So if you're not following Birdie Football as well, you want to see everything to do with the World Cup, to do with anything post-World Cup as well, we are starting to explore that content as the World Cup is winding down and getting towards its finale, and we're not having crazy amounts of games every single day and everything like that. Go and check that out. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, that would be amazing. So the TikTok and everything on us packing this guy, it'll be out soon. So if you want to see it, then, as I say, make sure you're following, subbing on everything. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Enjoy the football later. Belgium to go through. Shock upset. You heard it here first. In a bit. Unbelievable, Jeff. Bye-bye.